I tell you the truth. There is nothing else that can beat that. Okay, in this current circumstance, you have your capital secure and you are netting an average of 20%, 30% profit. Okay, I think that is amazing. You know, and that is the promise of TAFA anyway. That is our promise to ensure that your capital is secure and we keep improving on our game from time to time. From time to time, we'll keep improving on this game. I don't want to continue to keep the CEO waiting. We are 130 persons on the call. And if you ask me, I would like to just bring him straight on. But in the course of his presentation, if you have maybe a question, you need more clarification, you want to make an inquiry, please drop it in the chat room and definitely we'll respond to your call. My name is Mike, and then I have my co-host, Mr. John Chawa, and then we have Prof, Mr. Wisdom Johnson. And tonight we are privileged, you know, to co-host this meeting. We have other amazing leaders in the room. I can tell you, other amazing leaders are here. It's just that the three of us are privileged to actually co-host this meeting tonight. Dr. Ovo, also our BDD, is not joining tonight, but I'd just like to also recognize him. All right. So let me recognize other leaders on the call tonight as we move on. Yeah, I can see Ada. Yes, Ada is here with us. Ada, an amazing lady who is also killing it, you know, here in Tafa. I've got Afetsi. Yes, Afetsi, I can recognize you and I celebrate you. I have a host of other great leaders. Let me run through this quickly before I bring the floor. Sorry. All right. Thank you for meeting that person. If I miss out your name, please bear with me. I'm just trying to run through over 130 names here. But I know I've got amazing leaders in the room tonight, a host of amazing leaders. Mr. Innocent Daniel, you are in the room. I celebrate you, sir. Thank you for the great things you are doing for this community. Easy Great, I cite you as well. Thank you for the wonderful things you are doing for the Tafa community. A host of great leaders are here, a host of great leaders. Please forgive me if I do not mention your name. That is not to say that you are not recognized. Like I mentioned earlier, myself, Dan Chawa, Prof, are privileged to host tonight, you know, and we recognize all the great leaders from across Africa, from everywhere. Oh, from Colombia, Richard Santiago from Colombia, amazing. Thank you for joining the meeting tonight. Thank you so very much. Joining us all the way from Colombia. All right, thank you so much. If you care to let us know where you're joining from, we do not mind. Just drop your name and your location, then we will definitely recognize you. Tricia, I celebrate you, amazing leader. Thank you for joining the call.
Okay.
All right, so.
What happened, Mikey? From Colombia, how you doing?
Great, Richard, great. Thank you for joining us tonight, Richard. Thank you.
I'm so happy. I'm talking with Sam all the time and also with Chawa, and they helped me a lot to all my team in Latin America. Thank you very much. Chawa is always ready to work with us. Some of the most of the people, they don't speak English, but I can speak and I translate for them. Thank you very much. Those time is very important to empowering Tafabot here in Latin America. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Richard. We're also glad to have you in the family and the entire team in Colombia. Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you so very much. We celebrate you. Thank you. All right, let's bring the CEO, Mr. Samuel Benedict to take the floor tonight. I know that you cannot wait to hear from him. Let's get the update. What's up? We are 143 persons on the call right away. Mr. Samuel Benedict, please take the floor. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, amazing leaders. That's so amazing. I want to celebrate everyone first joining us. I see in the comment section a lot of amazing leaders. Eric, Otto, a lot of them you've already recognized. Ifet C, Andrea Gomez from Canada, Oliver from Washington, Empress from Toronto, amazing. Ifet C, amazing leaders are here. Investor from India, beautiful. Arjun from India, amazing. And Richard and so many amazing leaders joining us here. It's going to be an exciting time where we're going to be unveiling a lot of what we're doing in Tafabot and what is the movement of Tafabot. I just had an amazing time also with the whole global Latin American community. It's really an exciting movement that we are doing in Tafabot. In today's section, at any point that you need to ask a question, or if you do need to ask a question, or you have a comment to make, you can always just send it directly into the chat. I and other co-hosts are going to receive it, and I'm going to do well to see to a lot of them. So first, like I said, Tafabot is a movement. We are in an amazing movement. And this movement is changing lives, not just life. We're changing the industry. We're changing both the networking industry. We're changing both the trading and crypto industry. We're changing a lot of life with this movement. It's a movement beyond just a group of people. It's a whole family. And I'm super glad to have all of these amazing team leaders from all over the world on this movement, and amazing users also. Now, the movement of Tafabot, I want to reiterate again, the vision has always been to empower traders with the best to create passive income for themselves and for their family. Now, if you've been trading, I always like to say that trading is a very tedious game. It is a game for the 1%. And when I say 1%, I mean you're dealing with the best of the best, the smartest of the smartest that you don't even know, that is in different locations that you cannot even imagine. And what Tafabot does is to bring every one of our users into that 1% category where you are able to compete with the best of the best and take the profits from the market. So I always want to dispel the vision again. Our goal is to empower as much as possible. And we're solving two major things in Tafabot. Number one is security, which is before Tafabot, there have been platforms, investment systems, all of which you had to give your money. And the day they decide to, in quotes, go home, and they go home with your money. Now, what Tafabot is bringing is the ability to have full control, security over your own funds. And beyond that, the ability to earn passive income non-stop. Ability to earn passive income non-stop. So it's an exciting journey, and we are in this journey together. Now, like every other journey, I always like to say, it is just like the quote from Paulo, where he explained it as an arrow. And to trigger an arrow forward, most time we have to pull it a little bit backward so it can go faster. Now, like Mr. Mike stated when he started, throughout the months or years of Tafabot, we're going 1 year very soon. It's going to be an amazing anniversary. We've had pullbacks, but every of those pullbacks was a major launch into something bigger than what we had. So we're in the best of the best team, in the best of the best system, in the best of the best community that is always launching forward. And this applies not just to Tafabot, it applies to your personal life. If at any point you do get a drawback, just remember that you're getting really triggered into something really big. Part of those big stuff, I'm going to unveil a bit of them in this section. So you want to stay tuned, and at any point that you need to ask a question or a comment, you want to send it straight into the chat room, and I'll be glad to see to it. The big question right now is, what is next in this amazing movement? Where are we going to? What is next? We've seen a lot of great success with Tafabot, a lot of testimonies, a lot of people who this has transformed how they relate to money, how they relate to trading, how they relate to earning income, and also how they relate to the network marketing industry also. So what is next on this movement? As you know, we're always ensuring, like I've always promised, is that our goal and our commitment is to always give the Tafabot community the best of the best of the best system. And when I mean the best of the best system, that we are one of the fastest growing community that is constantly evolving and developing. And today we're going to be showing you something new that we're doing in the movement of Tafabot. Please let me know if you're excited. Before I do move to the next stage, in the comment section, you want to know what is next in Tafabot. I want to see it in the comments. A lot of amazing leaders are joining. Crypto staff from India, amazing. We have a lot of amazing leaders all over the world. So if you're excited about what is next, they're already popping up in the comments. What is next in Tafabot? How are we planning to change the space? How are we planning to redefine trading? We've already done that to a large extent, but we're not stopping. Like I said, this is a movement. And in a movement, we have to just keep moving. We have to keep moving. We keep moving. It doesn't matter how much we accomplish, we just keep moving, because there's always something better than good. There's always something better than great. There's always something better. And in Tafabot, we like to reach out to that. Amazing comment. So let's go to the first one. What are we expecting in Tafabot? What is the exciting thing that you should look forward to for the first time in the trading bots industry? Tafabot is introducing the first of its kind, the ability to short the spot market. And when I mean short the spot market, I mean actually short the spot market, just like futures. This is the first of its kind. It is still like a mystery to the whole industry. How is that possible? In sports, you can only buy and hope that the market comes up. Now, this is part of the things that we are redefining, is that users, it doesn't matter what location you are, you're not able to trade futures. We are not just a futures bot. When people approach Tafabot, they think, okay, we make profit because we're a futures bot. No, we don't make profit because just we're a futures bot. We make profit because we're a super high algorithm bot. Now we're bringing all of those also to sports. So when you do open the next Tafabot app, which you're going to be getting an update to download very, very soon, this is the first surprise you're going to be seeing there, the ability to trade the spot market on short position. So if the price of the market is going down and the guys on futures are shorting and you're not able to trade futures, you'll be able to short directly on the spot market on any of the spot exchange that we have. So gone are those days when you can't trade futures, so you can't make profit if the price is going down, because only futures guys can do that. We are bringing this to sports, and all of our large sport community can start benefiting from what is happening in the futures market. The ability to short and long the market is coming to the new Tafabot app 4.0. You're going to be getting an alert to update your app very, very soon. And this is going to be the first amazing surprise that you would be seeing. So get ready for that. I'm super excited about this. Totally excited how this is going to transform the space completely for our users in Canada, in the US, that you can access all of the futures. Right now, this is for you. You're able to expand as much as you can, as your community are able to make profit on sports. Now, while you're getting so excited about that, I want to lead you to a greater excitement. Now, 2.0 has transformed everything we know about trading, and we had to get back to that, and the profit is amazing. When you go to the Tafabot app, it's so amazing. You see the records per day. You see testimonies like Chawa, for example, doing 100% yesterday. I see a couple other users 40-60% in the leaderboard, but we want to do even more than that. Now, when we did release the SAFU document, we gave you a list of very much stable curtail coins that you can trade that has very low risks to be able to make a lot of profits. Now, while we understand that all of those stable markets are profitable, but we do know that the high level profits are with volatility. The risky markets, the shark market, those kind of waters that you're very scared to step into. Now, Tafabot wants to help you step into those markets in the new Tafabot bot launch called the Trend Bot. The Trend Bot is the new bot that you're going to be finding in the Tafabot app. This bot has no respect for a pump and dump market. It has no respect for volatile coins. It has no respect for any of that. You can directly dive into any kind of market that you wish. Now, this is the interesting thing. The average gain for this bot is over 65% per month. Means this beats even the manual bot and all of that, depending on your configuration. This is the new game changer. Now, before you think this changes your system, this does not change the manual bots. This does not change the 2.0 bots. This is a brand new bot launch. Just like you have the Matinga bot, you're going to be having the Trend Trading bots. A couple things to note about that. There's a lot of excitement in the group. Now, a couple things to note. This bot will require no configuration, meaning you don't have to put price movement, average movements, leverage, and all of that. None of those will be required. You don't have to select direction. There's no need to say, is the market going long or short? No, it is a trend bot, means it goes where the market is going. And amazingly is that it is for volatile markets. So if you want to trade the Lina, you want to trade the SSP, you want to trade the, give me their name, you want to trade the Tomo, you want to trade the APRA and the other crazy pump and dump, this guy is the guy for you. Now, amazingly, part of what we're doing is the Trend Bot is going to have a pre-access launch for the Tafabot leader. So when you do update your app, it's going to be launched to leaders first. So if you're a leader with volume, group volume, your network volume in 15 levels up to over $10,000, and all your personal volume as an individual up to $3,000, you're going to see Trend Bots available for you to use right away before the launch in a couple of weeks to other general users. Now, while you're getting excited, I want to show you an account currently being managed by the Trend Bots. So just stay tuned and stay glued to what you're about to see. We're going to see an account that is currently being managed by Trend Bots in the past couple weeks. Amazingly, so this is an account being managed by Trend Bot in the past couple of weeks. It has made $10,064, zero loss actually. You can see over here, and net profits 1,064, sorry. And it currently has not recorded any losing rates. Now, guess what it is trading? It is trading Tomo, it is trading Lina, it is trading APRA. Why Tomo, Lina, APRA were doing all the 100%, all of the Matic going 80% yesterday, and all of this market. The Trend Bot was trading all of the volatile markets, some of which went 80% and dumped back 20%. Trend Bot was trading all of those markets, and like the name implies, it was catching all of the trend. So goodbye to wanting to stay away from volatile market that has the highest level of profit because of risks. Trend Bots will both manage the risks and follow the highest level of volatility. There's a lot of excitement. What is the difference between Trend Bots and 3.1? Now, this is totally absolutely, it is a total distance from what 3.1 is. It is not trying to take profit from the market, and then wait for the other. It is totally different. Trendbot will follow the instant pump and dump to trigger your trade for the best of profits. So you can see on my screen what it has been doing despite all of the pump and dump. Now, this is going to be available on pre-access to all of our amazing leaders. It's going to be available on pre-access to all of our amazing leaders before it does get back to the community. There's a lot of comments. It's just rolling in, superb, amazing, and all of that. Tafabot fire. All right. So like I did say, again, about Trendbot, this is going to be exciting. Now, in Trendbot also, we also want to leave the space for an emergency kind of market. So you have the capacity to define what is an emergency kind of market. And in Trendbot, you also have the ability to define what is a maximum risk on emergency kind of market. If the whole market is going to zero, why catching the trend? If that ever happens, like I said, there's no record of that. And we're super excited about what Trendbot is going to do. And a user is asking, what capital was used for this trade? The capital used for this trade is $5,000, and currently it is at over 20% in a week, going to 21% in a week already. There's so much question. How long was Trendbot tested from Amando? Trendbot has been running for over a month right now, and it's still going to keep running, which is why we're releasing it to leaders to see how awesome this is. But when we say running, it has been built for a long while, a couple months, where we've been doing a lot of back testing, a lot of algorithm testing to make sure it does meet the standard up until this point where we believe it is ready to go live based on the results. And a user said, is it total hands-free? 100% Trendbot is 100% hands-free, and it's still going to be open for Mirror for those who cannot find volatile markets. So Mirror guys are able to also give you the ability to copy their Trendbots on Mirror while they find volatile markets for you. Will Trendbot be available for all exchange? Absolutely, all exchange Trendbot will be available. Is it possible to have floating loss as well? We've not seen that. Like you can see on the screen I shared, there is no floating, but we did give a space for emergency risks, which I talked about, that you are able to define what is an emergency scenario. And with, as I said, with Trendbot manage the trade, if the trade goes opposite the position, absolutely. You're going to see how it happens. We don't want to say a lot about it yet. You're going to see a lot of materials and educational content about Trendbot to guide you on how it works, why our leaders are using. You're going to get even more tutored by leaders who are going to be using Trendbot. They are going to be so blown away, and they want to share it with you also. As I said, if Trendbot trade high volatile market with Binance SS charge apply. Now that is also something very, very amazing, is that when Binance wants to charge you that, Trendbot also handles the Binance excessive charge. So you can say Trendbot is for the volatile markets. Go deep into the Shark Tank and all of that. Trendbot got you covered. What is the minimum for starting? Literally no minimum. In Trendbot, you can trade with even as low as $20. There is no minimum. It is not a Martingale bot. It is not a DCA bot. It is a totally brand new system that is going to change the space. Is the profit cap for Trendbot? None, absolutely. The profit is dynamic, means you also don't say take profit. So there's no take profit. It takes profit dynamically. It could be 10% take profit in one trade. It could be 20%. It could be 5%. It could be 3% take profits in one trade. There's so much excitement. We want Trendbot now. We can't wait to have it. So we're super excited about what Trendbot is going to do. There's an important question here. Do you need to subscribe differently? Not absolutely. Trendbot is available to every single Tafabot users currently. So there's no extra license you have to pay for that right now. Amazing. While we're getting excited, I want to lead us to more details on what we are doing. And while we're getting excited with TrendBot, if you did notice, we've also added an extra leader 25% bonus. 5% goes into your level 2 to level 5. So when your community starts earning big from TrendBot, you're also going to be earning a lot of big commissions. Also, we've made the upgrade bonus the same as the original license, which means that if a user upgrades his account to any of the license, you will get the same commission as if he's buying a new license. So you're not missing a commission ever again. So this is part of the big stuff that we're doing. Now, there's still a couple other stuff I'm just going to walk through that is happening in the new Tafabot app that you're going to be downloading. Number one of them, you can see over here in my screen, we are now ranking top leaders based on their country. So you can see Russia Federation. Right now, these are the people on the app. You can see Colombia over here, Uzbekistan, Colombia, Argentina, and the rest. So we're now ranking based on your country, based on your city. So many big improvements, so many big reward. I'm going to take this question. Can TrendBot work alongside other bots? Absolutely. You can use TrendBot and use 2.0 Matinga at the same time. You can use manual bots at the same time. You can run all of the bots at the same time, and you can determine which bot makes better profit for you and which one you would like to give more capital to. So much excitement in the comment section. A lot more improvements you're going to see on the app among what we are doing in Tafabot. You're going to find 15 extra new improvements. I'm just going to list a couple of them. Number one is for our mirror guys. So mirror guys, if you're here, I want to see you in the comments. You're going to see in your mirror screen the ability to have full data over your mirror. Full data as it relates to how many persons are currently copying that particular bot that you're running. How many capital are they using to trade, so you know $1 million being used on your particular bot, each particular bot, and what is the profits and loss of your followers at that point. So if you decide to turn on a bot or stop a bot, you want to have data as to how many persons you're dealing with, what is their profit, what is their capital, and how much they have made from that trade. So you have a full-blown data page to guide you for our mirror traders. Amazing. There's still so much comments. I'm going to go to that. And of course, the famous delete unused bots is also available, while we also have new languages from Spanish to India to Brazilian and several other amazing languages. Then we also have the profits. You can now see your profits based on weekly, monthly, and the rest, and so many other improvements that are on the new Tafabot 4.0 application. I'm going to take a couple questions before we do progress on what next. I know there's already a lot of excitement, and I can't wait to give back this podium to the community managing this Zoom today. Can you run spot and future at the same time? Absolutely, you can do that. Can you top up capital while using any bots? Absolutely, that is also possible. With TrendBot work on spots or futures, is going to be launched on futures first before sports. Any updates on Kraken for the US? For the US, Kraken is coming up. We have also integrated BitGet, so BitGet is also available. They're going to be announcing the partnership very soon. We also have Gates.io partnership and Crypto.com partnership coming up. So part of all of those you're going to be seeing in the coming week. And so much. For those of us who don't know technical, how do we know the direction of the market when setting our bots? With TrendBots, you don't need direction. There is no short or long selection. It is following the market. So all you need is capital and set your risk preference. And that is all the setting you will need to do. As I said, when is all of these updates being released? All of these updates will be released to leaders by next week. We're going to be announcing the date. So we're going to have all of our leaders have it first, utilize it before it goes out to the community. So you should expect that by the coming week. So while we're getting excited, the big question is we've moved to what's next on Tafabot, but what more are we also doing in Tafabot? What more are we moving into in Tafabot? First, we're having the first Tafabot meetup happening in Colombia. So for all of our Colombia community that are here, you want to look forward to that. That is going to be coming up in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to be announcing that much more. So you want to look forward to that. And amazingly, I'm going to be having a big conference also coming up in Lagos, Nigeria. If you are in Lagos, I want to see your comments down in the chat section. If you are in Lagos, we're going to be having a big meetup happening there also. And the date is going to be announced right after this section. So you want to look forward to that. I'm going to give our moderators today and all of our co-hosts today to talk more about that event. I see a lot of Lagos already screaming. So they're going to talk more about the Lagos events coming up, and you want to look forward to that right after this section. And thirdly, Habibi, you have to come to Dubai. If you did remember, we had a raffle and a target for those leaders who meet over $15,000 of team sales would join the new Dubai trip that is closing up tomorrow. We're going to be checking the data and announcing all of the leaders that's qualified for that. So I look forward to welcoming all of you to Dubai. The date is going to be announced after tomorrow when the data are collected. I look forward to spending amazing time with you guys in Dubai from all over the world. So I'm super excited about that. I am super excited. I cannot wait to meet a lot of our amazing leaders. A leader said, blockchain Kojo, can we extend? Some of us are new. Amazing. We're going to be having a lot more coming up very soon. This trip is going to be closing for tomorrow, while we do look forward to welcoming all of our leaders into Dubai by the coming months. So we look forward to that. We're also going to be having other different trip qualification coming up. Now, if you've ever been part of my personal Zoom, I always have one major statement, and that statement is, let us go. I am up for movement. I'm a movement person. We are always taking steps. So if you're excited about what we're doing, let us go. And this is going to be it. There's so much excitement. I want to join a conversation also with all other moderators happening today. Mr. Mike, Chower, Prof. I'm super excited.
Let us go. Come on. People.
Let us go.
Oh my goodness. Honestly speaking, this news is like honey. Honestly, honey in my mouth. I'm so excited tonight. You know what? I can't contain my excitement. All of these updates, for me, has actually proven one thing again and again: the consistency and then the upward movement. TAFA is a movement. Nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop us. Now, let me tell you the biggest excitement here, apart from the trend board and the fact that I can actually short spot. Man, crazy. I've just been thinking about it. How can I short spot? You know, this is great. And we are so looking forward to that. But now, this for me, this is the greatest excitement, the event happening in Lagos. Ever since we started mooting the idea of the Lagos event, somehow I've been having some kind of dreams, you know, popping up my head, kind of. I cannot imagine how that is going to be. Now, first, let us know, for those of us who are in Lagos and its environs, get ready. It's going to happen on Saturday, July 8th. So we are barely about 11, 12 days now. Yeah, July 8th, 10 in the morning. Now, I want to let you know that we deliberately, please hear this, because it's a meetup, we deliberately chose the location. The location is going to be Ikeja, which is very central. If you live in Lagos, you know Ikeja is central. And we also chose a location that is very easy for everyone to come to. It is called the Rembrandt Hotel. The Rembrandt Hotel is just beside the Ikeja Mall. If you know ShopRite in Lagos, Ikeja, that green hotel that is just on the road beside ShopRite, that is where we're going to be using on Saturday, 8th of July. Now, hear this again. Hear this again. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say this. We want to have crowd control. And so there is going to be a limit to the number of persons we're going to admit. So I don't know how you're going to do it. And we're also going to be having free gift for the first 50 people to turn up. I don't know how you're going to do it. The doors open at 9 o'clock in the morning with some high beat music from our DJs. I don't know how you're going to do it. 9 o'clock, the door opens. The first 50 to arrive will go with a gift, and there's going to be a lot of excitement that day. Don't let the weather stop you, okay? Don't let your location in Lagos stop you. John Chawa will be on ground. I am going to be on ground. Prof will be on ground. Dr. Ovo will be on ground. And you know what? The CEO also will be live, but it will not be there.
It's going to be exciting.
But
it's going to be exciting.
And I can tell you, it's going to be an awesome experience. You don't want to miss it. If you live in Lagos, or you are in the environs of Lagos, or you don't live in Lagos, but your team member are in Lagos, get them on board, people, and let's run the show. Chawa, over to you. Let's go.
Honestly, we need to start running, start going, I don't even understand. I think at this point, we become Usain Bolt. We're always on the fast track, man. Tafans, let's go. I think that's the slogan now we keep moving with. Tafans, let's go. That's it. So for CEO, I keep saying that Tafa is just a group of people who are aliens. I want us to we all see the CEO's face. So we believe these guys are out of this world. You can imagine that we keep breaking the limits every single time. We keep breaking the limits every single time. There's literally nothing impossible with Tafa. I remember one of our guys, he was saying something that there is a time that will come that Tafa will literally create an app that you can literally print USDT. Won't be surprised that you can literally print USDT from Tafa app. What do we expect next? 4.0 is massive. 4.0 is just out of this world. Trendbot, we thought we've seen it all on 2.0, but here we go, completely on another level. So I want to say, for everyone still on this call, you have not bought a license. I don't want to believe you will leave here without obtaining one. So because I want to believe we have some few people who this is their first time, this is just the way to go. This is Tafabot. This is a system that is here as long as crypto exists, as long as exchanges exist. Come on. This is not what you have seen before. This is super, super exciting. I don't know what to say, Mr. Mike, but Tafas keep breaking our minds. They keep breaking.
Come on, let's go.
God bless you. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. I can't wait to have the trend bot. Oh my God.
Let's do wonders with it. Let's do wonders with the trend board.
Oh my.
Let's create another spirit out of that trend board, okay? Lagos is just around the corner, and I know that it's going to be an exciting one. Honestly, I cannot contain my excitement when the idea of Lagos came up. I cannot contain my excitement. Prof,
we'll be there live.
The USDT man. Prof, where are you? You want to put your voice in the room?
Mr. Mike, I don't know what to say, but I just I just always use one word, that this is Tafa. This is Tafa. You know, when I was looking at the trend board, I can imagine everybody just getting to plug into the system without having to do all the technical analysis and all of that. So I'm super excited because this is one of the reasons that makes us to believe that if you are connected to Tafa, you have something that you should be very proud of, right? Because we have never seen something like this, a system that can allow you to short market using spot. This is unbelievable. I want to say that I don't know how the game will be once that bot is launched, but I want to know that everything will be on fire. Everybody will be on fire. I'm going to be super, super pumped up because I know a lot of people that would not want to be part of futures trading, but trust me, with this, they are going to be excited. So I don't know how many of you are excited to see us in Lagos. Probably you have not seen us in person before. You want to see us, want to greet us, want to shake us, and then I want to know that I am also very excited. But if you're excited about the trend board, if you're excited about the spot trading that is coming with different, for everybody in different part of the world, I want you to just go to the chat room and smash it again with 777. Let us get to see how excited are you, because I am super excited, and this is Tafa. Mr. Mike, over to you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Let's go to the chat room and drop our 777. Let's the excitement grow. Let's show the excitement. Honestly, I cannot wait to get to Lagos. I cannot wait to get to Lagos. Somebody was raising a hand earlier. Please just drop your question. We are going to attend to your question. Drop your question. We will definitely attend to your question. So, guys, Lagos is here. Our first meetup in Nigeria. Now, this is not a major conference. Let me say that again. Let me make a clear definition of what a meetup is and a conference is. What we are having on July 8th is just a meetup, okay? And we're going to be having a mega conference very, very soon as well. But for now, we're going to be having a meetup in Lagos. And we want to ask you, if you are not in Lagos, and you cannot come to Lagos, but you have your team in Lagos, do well to mobilize them to be in that meeting. Do well to encourage everyone, because we are building a strong community. We are building a force and a movement. And so we want to meet up, we want to meet and greet, we want to share our excitement, we want to further, release more updates and let you know what our roadmap looks like to building a strong force across the continent of Africa and all over the world. So thank you, guys. If there's any question in the chat room, I'm going to leave that for the CEO to please attend to right away before we call it a night. Thank you.
All right, there's a couple questions I'll just go through, and I'll hand over the meeting once again back to our co-hosts to continue. So one major one, is it saying, I am a new leader from India. I need Zoom for my team. Okay, so one of the things we're doing is to make it very, very easy for all of our leaders from different part of the world. Like, we also have a lot of team over here at the office, Indian team. We have Spanish, our staff over here in the office. So we want to make it very, very simple. So you're going to be getting an update soon that allows you to book one of the Tafabot team for a Zoom section for your team. If you're from India, you're going to have our India team, India speaking, so you have better communication with that team. So for that user, Shriyash, you want to look forward to that. The same for the Latin America, the same for the English team. We're going to be giving some part of our team to handle your personal Zoom to start you up as a networker who need to get started with knowing the technicals of Tafabot and start up all of your team. There's also a lot of comments about that. Also, top leaders from India, a lot of you. So look forward to that. It's going to be coming up very, very soon. There's still so many comments. I can't screw through all of it. And once more, for the Lagos conference, you want to look forward to it, and also the one for Colombia. You're going to see the flyers and the banners all around after this call. So you're going to get the dates, the registration. Like Mr. Mike said, it's going to be a very, very amazing meetup. So we want to be sure we can curtail the amount of person. We have a large number of following in Lagos. So you're going to be registering to make sure we're able to manage that atmosphere. So you want to look forward to that, and all of that is going to be happening also with the new app, and TrendBot also running. Is going to be a super blast. Amazing question. When will the monthly and quarterly license be launched? That is going to be coming up very, very soon, right after TrendBot. We want you to make a lot of profits with TrendBot. When you're done with that and when you're fully satisfied with those amount of profits, then we're going to be coming with the lower license for you to be able to get every of your team onboarded into Tafabot easily. So that is totally amazing. Once again, I want to celebrate all of our community, amazing leaders, amazing users from all over the world. I look forward to meeting every one of you personally. Thank you, Mr. Mike, John Chower, and Prof for co-hosting with me today. And once again, have an amazing, amazing time. This is 11 p.m. my time, but with Tafabot, always let us go. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so very much. And like he said, we're going to be registering. Registration is free. All right. So thank you, everyone. Let's go have an amazing one. Thank you. Good evening, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, and God bless. Have a good time. Thank you.